GLAAD stands up to political bullying on today's Spirit Day. LGBTQ plus youth are experiencing attacks on their identities in schools, from book bans to sports team bans to bathroom restrictions and teachers barred from using students' pronouns. The means by which a student can express themselves are increasingly challenged. Cyberbullying is at an all-time high as well. As per the survey conducted by GLAAD, 76% of LGBTQ plus students say they were verbally harassed. 72% of LGBTQ plus students say they heard homophobic remarks from teachers and or student staff because of their gender expression. 86% of LGBTQ plus youth said that recent politics have negatively impacted their well-being. GLAAD's 2022 Social Media Safety Index found severe harassment for LGBTQ plus users compared to last year. A 2021 national survey by the Trevor Project shows that the majority of LGBTQ plus youth who were enrolled in middle or high school reported being bullied either in person or electronically in the past year. GLAAD is celebrating Spirit Day today and every year on October 20th to stand up against political bullying and to offer LGBTQ plus youth and their families visibility and support. Not just that, GLAAD is inviting all community members and allies to join the fight against ongoing anti-gay rhetoric by taking the Spirit Day pledge to show LGBTQ plus youth they are not alone. And we are all supporting that today. We're all wearing purple. Some of it comes through in the camera shading a little better than others.
A little different.
I took my assignment most seriously, but this is a really important day. We had National Coming Out Day last week or a week or so ago. We have this. We've got Trans Day of Remembrance, and it's events like this that don't get a lot of publicity, but they're important because they show the marginalized communities within already marginalized communities that we are here for them as their LGBTQ plus brothers and sisters or allies.
And this is all under the umbrella of LGBTQ plus History Month, which is October.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And yesterday was International Pronouns Day, which goes very well with bullying because so many people argue against pronouns. It's so stupid to me. Like, you know, I love people who are like, oh, well, pronouns aren't in the Bible. Well, the first time you tell them that God is a she, they care about pronouns real quick.
Yeah. Oh my God, I do a joke all the time. It's like, a straight man won't learn about pronouns until you call him girl by mistake, which I do all the time. I call everyone girl and bitch, you know. Those are non-gender. Bro, girl, and bitch are non-gender, exactly, right? I'm sorry, I don't care who you are, you're gonna get it. And I often do it to straight men who often correct me about their pronouns. So bitch, you know about pronouns, you know?
And how important that we can show our support to the youth as well, you know, to let them know that we are on their side in this day and age when some of them are really struggling and in environments that are not as supportive as we think they should be.
Now, of course, all of us here are of a certain age. We didn't have the pressures of social media when we were growing up. You too, maybe. You
threw me up. I was born in the 80s.
Back in the day.
MySpace. Oh, the innocent days of MySpace. But I think kids feel...
There was nothing innocent about MySpace, at least not mine, but yeah.
But I think kids feel the pressure because now it's not just when they're at school or at school activities or at the mall, which is a place people our age used to go. It's in their phones. It's in their hand hours and hours a day. And I think a lot of parents, especially like I've talked with several gay and lesbian parents that are very frustrated because they don't know how to control it. And I don't think anybody does yet, how to get a firm grasp around it.
I think of, you know, if you want a fun example of bullying, I mentioned before we start filming, go on the Queer News Tonight YouTube channel and check some of the comments in the segments. They're absolutely ridiculous. But it all comes from the fact that, you know, people have always felt comfortable bashing celebrities because you were no one knew who you were. And social media has made everyone a celebrity of some sort.
Yeah.
And that mentality of bashing celebrities because they're in the spotlight has just grown and gotten worse. Yeah. And they go after anyone. Anyone who posts publicly becomes a semi-celebrity. Right. And people feel it's open season to just attack and be vicious, no matter if these are kids or what struggles they may be going through. And you know, Spirit Day is very important to make people aware of those issues. Your words matter, even if they're just typed on a screen and nobody knows who you are. Somebody's going to be hurt by those. Sure. If not the person you're aiming them at, then someone else might see them and take them to heart. So, you know, just be mindful of what you say and write online.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.